that you think you have money and you have wealth until you don't have your health. Then you'd be like, no, there is no money in the world.
I like the rhyme though.
But nobody accepts until it happens.
Yeah.
I think
We
some
always
people are,
learn too late.
well, I guess so. I mean, particularly when we think about the topic that we're talking about today, that's a valid perspective. But it's just, I mean, health is everything, first and foremost. Because where there's life, there's hope. Everything else can be fixed.
You may not be able to identify a cause. That means that it's a primary thing that one way or the other, there are some other issues in the body system that eventually brings about blood pressure. Example of that is those that have congenital heart disease. You heard of a child that's born that has a hole in the heart, the other defect in the heart. If somebody is born with that, such a person is susceptible to have high blood pressure. Again, for those that have kidney disease, they are not aware they already have a kidney problem. They end up having blood pressure on account of the kidney disease. These are essential hypertension. But the second group of hypertension is called secondary hypertension, which is the common ones everybody's going through. And those are the ones that are caused by either age or your diet or lifestyle. So those are that brings about high blood pressure everywhere, because this is now called secondary hypertension. And that's what majority of people have found themselves in. Now, when you have such situation, how do you know that you have blood pressure, especially for those that don't check themselves? Beware, anytime you begin to have headache that comes and go, you take paracetamol, you treat malaria, they told you it's typhoid, and yet the headache is not going. You may need to check your blood pressure as the case may be. You begin to feel that you're tired. You just do a little activities, you are so exhausted. That tells you that you check your blood pressure. It's not that your blood level is low. Some people think that maybe their blood level is low, and that's why they go around to buy blood tonic and use all sorts of things to see that they don't get tired. No, check your blood pressure out. It may mean that you're getting a blood pressure that is uncontrollable. Now, because blood pressure affects several organs of the body, you begin to have eye problem or hearing problem, and you are not worried about what could happen to your blood pressure, you are already heading towards trouble. Now you do a little activities, you are so tired, and then you are fucked out completely. That means that you are going through heart failure. The heart is unable to pump blood effectively to other part of the body, and so on a simple activity, you are tired. Just sweeping the ground and get up, you're going to fall down. You feel dizzy. All of this happen. Then you also have pain in your chest, on the left side of your chest. When you start having pain, because that's where the heart is located. So any pain that comes from the left side of the chest, going to the hands, to the shoulder, or going to the shin towards the upper part of the mouth, that tells you that your blood pressure is now bad. Or again, you go to sleep and you have to wake up like 3, 4, 5 times before morning to pee. That tells you that your blood pressure is poorly controlled. So all these are signs that don't come early, so they come at a later time, that can actually be a factor to blood pressure.
If you are hypertensive, like Dr. Issa said, you're having the heart pumping against a pressure, and that's what leads to high blood pressure. And why did you have that incident of hypertension as you age? Or maybe you take, like you said, pasta, processed food, and the rest. Because we have a vessel, a pipe, 10 years old, 5 years old, building up, 20 years old, you have this bad fat, bad cholesterol laying up on the pathway of the pipe. And you find that that pipe that we call vessels become narrowed. So it goes beyond the values. It comes to that, like one of the presenters just mentioned, that if I ask you, when did you see your doctor last? When did you have, what do you call it, checkup? Do you mean you are above 40, twice a year is expected. So, but the health-seeking behavior is far from us as a Nigerian or as an African. And all of us probably narrow it down because of our health system. But we always tell people that I'm sure wherever you are staying, 5 kilometers, 500 meters, 1 kilometer, you have a particular health facility that can check your BP. Oh, is that okay? The next thing, see your doctor. And you see a doctor.